you guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. So in today's video, I am doing a tour of my Notion. If you watched last week's video, which was me talking about my college/gap year plans, I did a little snippet of my Notion showing you my college section and how I organized that. And I got a request from my good friend Isaac to do a full Notion tour. So I'm going to show you how I organize everything. This is a template actually that I downloaded for about $25, not too expensive. And I'm just going to show you how this template comes. I haven't really changed anything or even altered anything, but there's just so many nooks and crannies, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. And some of this stuff I haven't updated, so some routines and schedules have changed, and I do need to input that into the software now, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like for now. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Storywalker, and I'm 17 years old, and I'm so happy you are here. But let's get right into it. All right, here is my good old Notion for 2025, my life planner. This is the home page, the first page you see when you open my Notion. I have sections here. These are all links. This is the me section, nutrition, so food, workout routines, college obviously, and then skincare. When you scroll down, you will see I put some intentions. This I did edit, right? This year I'm focusing on achieving my goals, keeping a consistent skincare routine, which when I show you that section, you'll see what it is, and it's actually switched since then. I've simplified it. Staying focused in all I do and being happy always, and I sure do try to do all of those things. My positive mindset, I can and I will. New ways open new doors. This is what has to be edited, what is always changing. Here's my weekly timetable, so day to day I would put my schedule. It's kind of changed. I still start my morning with my Bible study. I'll do a workout on alternating days. Then I'll shower. If I have acting class homework, I always post my TikToks at about 12. Spanish lesson, reading this book, songwriting, watching a podcast, taking a walk, etc., etc., etc. Obviously, it depends on like if I have an appointment, what I'm trying to do that day, how things change day to day. But I think it's good to have an outline of your intentions for the day. So if anything, you always have something to fall back on, right? As we keep going, you will see here I have goals and vision. So actually when you press these links, you can see this stuff I also edited. Like I put my goals that I wanted. I actually did shoot my first music video. Wow, looking back on this, I can see that I do have 2 screenplays done. I have started reading my Bible consistently and grown closer to the Lord, so I'm so grateful for that. Wow, this is actually really cool. Okay, so I haven't really gotten comfortable driving yet. We're working on that one. We still need to get our driver's license. We're gonna get on that. And then here I put like some photos to help motivate me on my aspirations, like singing, my music, acting, right? Reading, working out. So this is all stuff that I edit so that I have something that I think reflects the version of my life I want to be lived, right? Something to aspire to. Then here you have the year's vision, right? I just put more of those types of photos. Travel, which this is something, it just came like this. I haven't actually inputted the places I want to go to. I have like a notes list with all those places. But it's really cool because with the template, you don't have to waste so much time creating it. All of these little links they've made, like look at how detailed this is. You can change it, edit it. You have my bookings here. I don't have any bookings. I'm 17 years old. I'm not going anywhere. Like all of these sections are just so, I didn't even add these photos. These photos were just there. Like you can see how detailed it is. Yes, this is the travel section. And look, that was just in this little clicker thing. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can see then you have a wardrobe section, which has links to clothes. How crazy is that? And then library. I did put these books in. These are books that I want to read or I wanted to read, but now I'm switching my reading list up a bit, so it's fine. Movies, these were movies that I wanted to watch, but I actually love logging movies on Letterboxd. That's like one of my favorite platforms to find new movies to watch and write reviews, so that's pretty much what I use for movies nowadays. All right, that's the homepage. That's this little section that you can customize however you want. And yeah, I still haven't even really tapped into that yet because I feel like it isn't pivotal to my day-to-day. It's more like extra cherry on top type of stuff. All right, let's start with the me section. This is a part part I would really be using. This is like daily activities, right? So I would wake up at 8 a.m., journal, do my workout and shower. At night, I would shower. If I'd done everything and watch some YouTube, read my Bible and go to sleep. I've switched some things around. I read my Bible first thing in the morning now. And then this is another schedule I had. And it's really cool how Notion is organized. You can quite literally check off, not even just here, but also here when you've completed a task. And I feel like that feeling of checking something off is so nice. Like you just feel like you've completed something because you have. Here you have a wish list. Once again, I've not put any of these things here. Really, every single thing you could think of wanting to organize in your life, you can organize here. We have habits: drink water, shower, exercise. These are great habits to have. Quotes. See, like look at how cute this is. The way to get started is to quit talking and start doing. Amen to that, sister. You can journal here if you want. There are little entry places that she's already created an outline for you, and you can do it that way. So yes, this is the me section, which is obviously kind of, I think it's an overview of everything. Now, nutrition. This also, things I have not done, but things I would love to make. I really don't know how to cook, but this stuff looks so delicious. Here, there's like a bunch of recipes that has just been put into the template that you can easily follow. And then of course you can add your own recipes and change things how you want. So here you can keep track of the meals you want to have for the week if that's something you're interested in doing. Now the workout section. This has such a pretty layout. I truly love Notion because I feel like where of course you can always write your schedule out on your phone, right? This looks very pleasing aesthetically to the eye, which I love to see. So once again, I have not really tapped into this part, but you can see here it has a weight tracking section if that's something you do, gym equipment, like links to buy, motivation, which is like another collage of just things to keep you motivated on staying on track with your goals, and a workout calendar, which so I guess you can put the exercises you want to do on specific days. Then here, this week's fitness schedule, so you would change it each week. Then workout journal, so you can keep track of how you felt each day during the workout, how your body feels. And then yeah, they have so many cool things. Like there's links to YouTube videos. If you don't even know where to start, they know where to start for you. Now the college section, I'm not gonna go in depth on because I went very in depth on my last video. That video is gonna pop up right at the end of this video. So if you want to see how I organize and have been organizing my college notes, you can watch that video. I highly recommend. I really liked it. But yeah, this is my college school section. Then the last section is skin. I really like the concept, because it's saying you can keep track of the skincare items you're using, your morning routine, your evening routine, things you do like once or twice a week, and then you can log in your diary how your skin reacts to certain things and then change it accordingly, so you can find really what works best for you. These are actually items I used to use. I still use this spray and this face wash and this mask. It's nice to have it so you can keep track of the things you used to use and are using and were purchasing, and just know what works best for your skin. And that is my entire Notion template. It is so big. It looks like just one page, and then you actually start pressing the links and it's like a whole world in there. I think the key with this, like, because as I was showing you, I don't use all of those sections. I have certain things that I primarily use Notion for, is what works for you, what you're going to stay consistent with, because you can have a very nice aesthetic looking schedule, but if you don't actually stick to it, and if you're not actually doing the things you said you were going to do, there's really no point. And it's just a waste of money. And at the end of the day, this isn't necessary to get anything done. You just need to just do it. Is this a Nike commercial now? Yes, that was my little Notion tour. I hope you guys liked it. I didn't really do that much. It's not like I created that Notion, but it definitely helps me a lot. And it's a cool way to just like look back. Like when I saw that one of my goals was to shoot my first music video, which I shot. You know I'm better. It's on my YouTube channel. And to grow closer to God, all of these things I was able to kind of look back and refine and realize I've done that. And also some things I haven't done, like gotten my driver's license. It's a work in progress. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm trying. I mean, I'm not really like actively trying, but like the thought of possibly doing it is there, you know? Well, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this motivated you to get organized, possibly get a Notion, but if not, just to have clear intentions for your day and see what you can achieve while doing that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Isaac made it for you and anyone else who might have wanted a more in-depth tour. If you like this video, please give it a like. Leave the writing book pen emoji down below if you made it to the end of today's videos, because you gotta write down your schedule, right? You gotta write it down so it gets out of your mind and onto the paper. But thank you guys so much for being here. Please subscribe and I will see you next week Sunday for another banger video. Leave any comments down below if you have any requests. I would love to fulfill some more requests. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.